So my first race of the triathlon season is the Somersault Early Bird Triathlon right here in Ottawa, Ontario at Carleton University. I'll give you some of the race details coming up, but two reasons why I almost missed the start line. One was within my control and the other one was not. So the one that was not within my control, we have to go back a few days before the race. This is what happened.
So we are 5 days out from the first race of the season, and over the last 4 days now, I've had some type of flu-like symptoms that came on gradually. Symptoms have sort of ramped up since then, so energy levels are down. Training isn't where it should be for this close to a race. So we're going to monitor it for the next day or two, and hopefully can turn the corner enough to make the start line. That's still the plan. Listen to the body and not push it, and just hopefully we can rest and recover as quick and easy as possible, and we'll get back on track.
So like I said, I just listened to my body. I rested. I didn't really push any of the workouts leading up to it, just letting the body heal and recover. Over the next couple of days after that, it started to feel a lot better and was able to get a little bit more quality stuff in just before the race. So today is the day before my first race of the season. The first race is the Somersault Early Bird Triathlon. It's going to start with a 500-meter swim in the pool, which is a first for me. And then we're going to go out for a 30K bike ride and a 5K run. So a nice little one to start the season off with. So you can see this is a little shorter of a triathlon than what I have scheduled for my this year for the upcoming races. But I chose this one because it's right here, it's local, it's a great race. It's a great way to sort of bust the rust off the winter and start getting the body used to some of these muscle memory things that we have to do in races, such as the transition, and also maybe test some of the pacing and nutrition and sort of see where the fitness level is in regards to speed. So that's why I chose this one, and it's a fantastic race. So like any race, I usually lay everything out the night before just to make sure I have everything. I have a pair of shoes I'm going to be testing out for the run, and also I just want to make sure all my nutrition and everything's there, right, ready to go. So it's an easy way you can see everything that you have. So it is Saturday, May 17th. This is my first race of my season. It's cloudy today with risk of rain and possible thunderstorms this morning, right as all the races are getting underway. It's currently 6:30. I'm on my way to the venue. Transition and bib pickup start at 7. And we're just fingers crossed that we're able to get the races in before anything really starts coming down or the thunderstorms roll through. So here we have a Google Maps view of the venue. So up top here is where your transition zone is, where all the bikes are racked. You also have your vendors and whatnot here in the start and finish line here for the runs. And down here, if you follow this path all the way down on the bottom here, this green circle is where the pool is for the triathlon swim. It's the 500-meter swim. You do it in the pool and you exit through this area here, and then you run back up all the way back to transition, pick up your bike, and you exit up the top here for the bike loop. So you can see the distance between the swim exit and where the pool is and transition is quite far. So here's the one other thing that I almost missed the start line that was within my control. So I was in transition, getting my timing chip. I had put it on the table to get body marked. I was starting to talk to somebody there. We were chatting up, walked down to the pool, took a little jog down just to warm up, get there. And then I realized I forgot my timing chip back in transition. So rookie move, whatever, it happens, first race. So anyway, I'm running back to transition, get my timing chip. Somebody had handed it in, thank goodness, and then run all the way back. Meanwhile, it's like 5 minutes to the start time, and I wanted to jump into the pool, get a little bit of a swim going, warm up or whatever, but now I've had to do an extra, 2.5 plus kilometers going there, back, and then back again to the pool. So anyway, I figured that was my warm up. So that's where I almost missed the start line. I was able to just get in there. I really just had a chance to just dunk in, maybe do one lap of the pool and out, and then I had to self-seed myself. So close call. So inside the pool facility, this is what the swim course looks like. So you start on one end and you sort of snake your way lane by lane all the way down to the one end to get to your 500 meters. And then once you get to the end, you hop out and you exit through the building. So it can get a little congested, but you do self-seed yourself as far as pacing wise. So just be mindful of that. It can get congested, but overall it's quite smooth. So since it is a long distance between pool exit and the transition, it's recommended that you have an extra pair of shoes right outside the pool building. So that's what we did. You get out of the pool, you put your shoes on, and then you run or walk all the way to transition again, which is about 800 meters-ish or so, and a little further if you're in the far end of the transition, like I was. So got my shoes on. I had some throwaway socks that I put on just in case. So I took off, got to transition, decided that I was going to just continue with those socks because there was a little bit of, rough areas to run over, like grass, hills, walkways, and stuff like that. So I just kept the socks on for that and then headed out onto the bike. So there are a number of events that are going on at the same time. For the triathlon that I was in, it was a 30-kilometer bike. So here's the transition zone. So you're running in from the pool, get your bike, and then you're out onto the bike course there. So here you're going to be doing 3 laps. They're 10 kilometers each lap. So you're going to do 3 of those loops. And then when you're done, you're just going to come in and off your bike and you're back into transition. The bike course is really super smooth and it is along the Rideau Canal, which makes it a really enjoyable ride. So the bike went rather well. Halfway through though, the clouds did open up and it started to rain. Could see a couple of flashes of light from lightning, in the distance, but thank goodness it just sort of passed us by. But it started raining halfway through the bike and for us, it just continued for the whole rest of the race. So the 5K run portion of the race is a straight out and back. So you leave transition and you go up along the Rideau Canal all the way to the turnaround and come back and down the finishing chute. So yes, there was some weather, but overall it was a great race. Ended up getting 3rd in my age category, which was fantastic. Really super happy about that. Super happy with how the run went off the bike. And can't say enough about the volunteers, the great volunteers and the organizing staff there at Somersault. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button below and hit subscribe for any future content. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up below.